Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. Only thing that can make sure we're real and real them skills to be out.
Right. My real son, he tortured some folks.
Hello, welcome to Lots.
Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. You can watch us at Global Vision TV, and we are powered by Status Network. Hello, Johnny Q.
How you doing, Miss Campbell?
I am fucking great.
Awesome, awesome. How was your weekend?
Excellent.
Okay. Did you chill?
How was yours?
It's cool. You know. It's cool.
You know me, my weekends is always popping.
Did you go cheer for the Falcons or the Saints?
No, I didn't watch no goddamn sports. I'm not a sports person. Unless my spouse wants to watch sports, I would sit there and pretend I like it just because I'm with them.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha.
I'll just be a cheerleader watching him watch the sports. And just look at him and be happy for him just to be in his presence.
That sounds good. That sounds good, man.
But my weekend is always good. You know, I trap. I'm always at the trap on the weekend, shaking my rump.
Hey, that's, you know.
I seen you on your timeline that you were some concert somewhere. What was that?
Oh, that was the
OG concert with like rappers.
Oh yeah,
from
that
back
was
in the day.
Scarface and
Ooh, I love me some Scarface.
Scarface, Bumby.
Ooh.
Who else came out? Pastor Troy, of course, and 8 Ball and MJG.
It's so funny because I think I got a video today with Pastor Troy, but we'll get to that later. Ooh, see how universes come together?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to start off, I always start off with these positive videos.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
This is for the folks. I always like to give you positive inspiration.
True indeed.
You know?
4 things you learn as you get older. 1, you can't make real friends with fake people. 2, you sit back and observe and realize that not everything needs a reaction. 3, you learn to trust your intuition. If something doesn't feel right about a person or a situation, you don't waste time trying to deny it. And 4, the older you get, the less you feel the need to be included, understood, or accepted.
Ain't that a fact?
That is a fact.
That
the
is a
older
fact.
you get, you
The next positive video is I like this coach. I wish every coach could be like this.
I'd rather teach you about life than this basketball shit. All right? Basketball shit is good, but this life shit is more important. All right? I want y'all to be great fucking men. Great fucking men. And I know I preach a lot, but that's all right, because I've been through so much in my life. All right? The most underrated blessing is leaving your house and going back home. Y'all understand that? The most underrated blessing, because y'all take it for granted that you just leave your house and you automatically come back home. Some people don't make it home. And y'all get an opportunity to play basketball for y'all livelihood. Y'all understand that? Yeah. Like, don't take that shit for granted. Be grateful every goddamn minute, every step. And I know y'all hear that shit, but I'm gonna keep saying it, because that's the last thing y'all gonna say to me. That coach didn't ever tell me about this shit, to be grateful. Because life gonna hit you, bro. And you gotta have deposits. You gotta have work ethic deposits to get through that shit, all right? I'd rather teach you.
Well,
I love these positive videos and stuff. But this one is for you. You know I always find something for you.
Okay.
But this one is a wedding. A wedding. I think this is Petey Pun, not Pastor Troy, but look at this
Petey
wedding.
Pablo.
Yeah, look at this wedding.
Tell us up.
It's gonna be lit like that. When I get married again, it's gonna be lit like that.
No,
okay.
that was a nice.
Yeah, I know.
That was a nice ceremony.
Well, good positivity, a good start off. Now it's time for sadness. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. To the rapper Slain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was
We have a news clip for that too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tells you.
Sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 13 1:59 hours today. South Bureau Homicide is working this case, as are many other detectives.
What can you tell us about the victim age?
Sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 1:59 hours today. South Bureau Homicide is working this case, as are many other detectives.
What can you tell us about the victim age?
Sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 1:59 hours today. South Bureau Homicide is working this case, as are many other detectives.
What can you tell us about the victim age?
Sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, I've noticed that a lot of rappers have died in the past before 35 or 40. Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, like a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
Like it's a list out there, like a lot. Like when I looked at the list, like I have a list right here. It's like a lot of people died. Biggie Smalls, like everybody's just dying. Like
Yeah,
oh
but
my
you-
God, G Money, Nate Dogg, Heavy D. It's like a lot of artists. Like why you can't pass 40 in this business or something? It's like a curse to be a rapper or
Well, at least Heavy D.
Big
and not-
Pun.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. The Heavy D and Nate Dogg, they got past 40, and at least they died from health
I
complications.
meant to say 45, yeah. But it's like, is it a curse? Whether it's like a
No, it's
whether
not
it's
a
like
curse.
a curse
no,
or it's like the streets.
No. You cause
No, this
listen,
is what the internet is
I
saying.
don't give a shit about what the internet says.
Don't say that.
I do, cause
No.
that's.
But
listen,
these are people real
Camera,
comments.
Camera,
Yeah, these are real comments. Yeah,
a health complication
and a shooting.
and a shooting is
And a
two different
robbery.
things.
Yeah, but I'm
Nate
saying
Dogg and Heavy D died
that's
of
your
health.
opinion. But I am saying.
What you
that,
just say?
I said that's your opinion, meaning like you feel like it's not a curse. I feel like it's a curse. They might die of complication, yes, but I'm saying a curse means you die under any circumstances, whether it's a disease, a shooting. You know what a curse is? Do you know what a curse is?
Camera.
Okay? I know you're trying to make your opinion of what you're trying to say
No,
right now,
this is not
but you
an
could go
opinion.
ahead. You
This
could go ahead
man
with your
got
opinion.
gunned down because
Yes,
somebody.
yes,
Oh,
I know that.
He got gunned down.
Yes.
Because someone dropped a location.
Uh-huh. Drop their
Nate
location
Dogg-
or his.
No, from my understanding, let's make sure I got it correctly.
Okay.
The girl he was dating
Yes.
decided that she was going to go on live and be
Yes.
like, hey, you
Yes.
know, woo woo. And that's when the other side pulled up and gunned them down.
Yes.
That's not the same as
yes.
Heavy D.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. We could stay on the topic of why he died, and I get what you're targeting. That's a shootout, and somebody died by health complications. All I'm saying is artists, period, are under the umbrella of a curse word, the word curse.
Okay,
Like the curse, like a witch put a curse on you.
Can-
Like, can people just pass a certain age when you're like, it's a list. But we can stay on the PNB rock.
Well,
topic
let me
that
ask
wanna
you.
stay on.
Well, let me
What
ask
I
you.
believe.
Well, let
Okay.
me ask you a question.
Yes.
If Heavy D, as well
No,
as
it's not just Heavy D. I had a whole list. It's not just Heavy D. It's not just the people who died of health complications.
But I'm asking you.
Yes.
I'm getting ready to ask you a question.
Yes.
If Heavy D and Nate Dogg, just them, I'm just naming
Okay.
them for his health complication
Okay.
wise. If they had took better care of themselves, would they still be here right now?
We don't know. Big Pun. Big Pun is
Big
under
Pun.
that. Big Pun is under that umbrella
Big
that
Pun.
you're talking about. too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm asking.
Yes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
Hold
it's a
on.
curse.
What
that
did
just
they
ate.
advise him to do? What?
I
Hold
don't
on.
know.
This is something that's actually written in black and white to all three of those that we Big
Yeah,
Pun.
even like me. Like if I don't eat right in 2 years, I could get big and I could die of the same thing.
Okay, so this is not the same
But
thing.
I'm saying a curse could be you just don't want to listen to the doctor.
Yeah.
You're cursed and you're going to eat till you're fat. But that wasn't really the target I was trying to target.
I
wasn't really
understand.
trying to go there because when I looked at the list, that's the first names I see, so you jumped in. But it was like a whole other list. Like when I looked, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said those first. It's like other rappers who really died from being shot.
Yeah, Young
Like
Dolph.
a lot of them.
Young Dolph
Even
recently.
the one I like, I forgot his name, but it's on the list. The most famous one right now who died Say it again.
Trouble? Trouble?
No. That's Atlanta.
Trouble?
I'm talking
Dolph?
about New York. The one in New York.
What was that one name?
Oh my God.
Huh?
Yes,
Pop
Pop
Smoke.
Smoke.
Right.
He was on. It was two different lists. It was the health list.
Gone down.
It was the health list and it was the gun down list.
Right.
But when I looked, it was the health list that came up first and not the gun down list.
Yeah.
So that's when you jumped in. You know what I mean? 'Cause I
Yeah,
was like,
these
oh.
ain't the same.
No, they're not. Because I was like this, swoop. And they went to the sick list, and then the next list was the targeted.
Targeted.
Because you got famous and people want to rob you or do harm to you.
All because you just
all
ain't
because
got
you're successful.
Well, I mean, hey.
And the comments were, why can't we just be successful without being targeted and robbed?
Because this is the lifestyle they're living.
Yes.
You
You
know
want
what
to wear
I'm saying?
diamonds? Someone who doesn't have diamonds will want your diamonds and they will want to take it from you.
But he is inside the gang culture, from what I understand.
Yes, because I watched a video of him on $1 Million Worth of Game, and he was saying that. He was saying that he would have never thought he would have became who he became because he was from the streets. He used to sling drugs.
Right.
Everybody around him used to sling drugs, so he never thought he would have made it out. So yes, he was part of that culture.
And
And sometimes your
unfortunately,
history follows you.
it did follow.
Your past follows
I hate to say that, and I'm just gonna tell all entertainers,
you. Right.
man,
Including
please,
myself.
please stop sharing your location.
Oh.
Please stop it. Because
Right.
that's really what led to his
Yes.
demise, his location. So hey, condolences to the family, and hope things get better.
And this should go for every rapper, any entertainer. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
said. Like it doesn't even have to be a rapper. You can be an R&B singer. You could just be a wealthy person. Period.
For real,
People, you're always going to be a target.
always.
Like people out here are poor, and they don't want to go out there and struggle and do what it takes to get rich. So they got takers out here. Is what I call them.
Yeah.
Takers. In my island, we call them eaters.
But not everybody really want your diamonds. Some people just really want destruction.
Right, or they just hate and they just want you to want to watch your demise. They be like, it ain't happened to me, so I don't want it to happen for you, so I just rather see you deceased and I don't got to watch you and hate no more.
True.
Sometimes it's just jealousy, envy. People can't stand that it's not them.
No.
But did you do the work to get to that top tier? You
Right.
did not.
I agree.
All you have to do is stop hating and do the work. Like I just don't get it sometimes with human beings. Like all this hate and stuff, I just can't get it. My iPad, you know what I'm saying? I just can't get it.
Wow.
But my favorite subject, we're going to talk about P Valley.
Oh Lord.
It's 2 videos of Lil Murder on his success
Joe.
and his demise. So here's a video of him getting accolades. Don't make me laugh, Johnny Q. Accolades on a show.
They are already saying this show and you are going to get an Emmy for what you've done. You said don't make you cry.
It's such an honor to be back here in New York. It's such an honor to be able to bring such a complex story to the table and to be a representation for any and everyone. I call Lil Murder the everyman. And so I'm just crying because, like I said, the love is overwhelming, and being able to step into these shoes and bring Katori's Hall's story to light and represent a black woman, it's truly, I'm grateful for it. And the Emmy talk, come on, y'all.
They are already saying this show.
Shut up. Almost ready? Yeah. I thought you smoked.
Nah, I just quit. Monkeypox.
Don't let that P Valley shit fool you, boy. Shut up.
About these 2 videos. I'm gonna let you go first. It's so much to say about these 2 videos. Look at one, he's on a show, getting accolades, he might get an award, and then he's on another show, look like a podcast or something, and he's smoking, he passes it, nobody wants to smoke with him because they're immediately judging him from the show.
I would too. I would too. And they was dead right.
Oh my God.
Listen, man. Listen. I don't know if he got this part of training.
Okay.
It's an old saying.
Okay.
Make your first choice your best choice, especially when people are looking.
Okay.
All right? Because what you do may follow you for the rest of your life.
Facts.
You can't go and play, no matter how big and swole you are, no matter how tall you are.
Okay.
I keep telling men over and over and over and over and over again, it's certain things men cannot do.
Okay.
Same thing, Holiday Heart.
Okay.
You know, which is what's his name? His real name, Vin Rhames. You know,
But nobody plays with him though.
huh?
Nobody plays with Ving Rhames though. Huh? Yeah, look, he had two parts. He was a gangster on Baby Boy.
Yeah.
And he played.
Yeah.
Nobody plays with him though. Why nobody plays with him? Nobody plays with Ving Rhames like that. I mean, he might not be out here smoking weed, but nobody in Hollywood judge him for that. And he played in that other movie where he got the nominated with that Tom Hanks movie, and when he was the special guy in jail and he let the stuff out his mouth and he had the power.
No, that's not the same one. That was old boy. That was
wait. That is Ving Rhames.
No, that's not Ving Rhames. That's
Let me Google that.
That's Michael Claude Duncan. He
You're
died.
right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
my
he
bad.
died.
They do look alike. Though.
Yeah, they
but I got
similar.
the names mixed up. But back to Ving Rhames. Nobody plays with him.
What?
He played mad gangster shit. Why nobody play? He kissed a man in that? Or he just played a woman? He kissed a man?
Yeah.
Joe said he kissed a man.
No, he did.
But why nobody play with him like that?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's because of the era we're in.
Okay, now, but because that was way back then.
And I'm just being honest with you because back then you have to remember this too.
What?
As far as I can remember and the little things I've heard through Hollywood, you couldn't even get a real transvestite or a real gay person to play the role that needed. They were automatically blackballed.
And guess what? The Rainbow Coalition wasn't hard back then.
No, it wasn't.
As it is now.
No.
Okay.
No, they didn't have the power
that they do now.
The Rainbow didn't have the power that they have now. They didn't have it, and so I'm going to go out on a limb and say this part too. I don't believe Vin Rhames. Matter of fact, Wesley Snipes even got an address one time.
But you know he did Tu Wong Fu, but he didn't kiss no man.
Right. But I'm just saying I don't even believe. Yeah, did the drag queen.
Yeah, all of them, 4 of them did it.
But I'm just saying I don't even believe right now you could get them to redo that.
Oh.
That's where I'm going with this.
Only the comedians do it now, not the other actors.
Right.
Like the Martin Lawrences, the Medeas, those, the Jamie Foxxes. The comedians will do it, but not the actors.
Right. I don't even believe you could give Jamie Foxx $200 million right now to get an address.
You don't think so?
No.
I wish somebody would ask him that question on the interview.
I listen. If he did do it, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He won't do Wanda again.
I do not believe you could give Jamie Foxx.
So he won't do Wanda again.
I do not believe it. I just don't believe it. I'm being honest with you.
Do you think all of them wouldn't do it, or just him?
I don't believe.
The ones that became real top tier.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe a Martin, a Jamie Foxx. I don't believe any of them.
You think Martin won't do Big Mama again?
No.
If they say it's gonna be money, because that franchise was money.
No, I agree. I know. I'm telling you.
Because of all the chastising that will happen.
Not just chastising, it's because what's been promoted. You see what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
Some men are just learning. I'm just not going to play that way.
No more.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do it.
Even if you did it before.
Yeah.
Now it's like cut. No more.
Right, because see, this thing it's done got way out of control.
Escalated, yeah.
Just like pretty soon we've got an up and coming topic, dealing with Aaron Spears and Tiffany Haddish. This thing just done got blown out of control, man.
Okay.
All the way around the world. And
right.
hey, you guys just start thinking before you start accepting these roles.
So you think forever he's gonna be chastised? I don't think so. You know why? Because guess what? The other actors community is gonna welcome him with open arms.
That's where he gonna have to go.
That's what he gonna, because the regular men like you and this upcoming generation might not welcome him as much as you see when he was smoking. And he tried to pass the blunt, how they treated
certain
him.
things, I'm telling you, a stigma will follow you. You choose the wrong thing. Put it like this here. Let's flip that coin to a woman.
Right.
And she was playing a role to where she was slutted out more than Julia Roberts.
Well, Halle Berry played that type of role before.
No,
Monsters Ball.
no. When I mean slutted out, I mean every scene is a rough scene to where either she's getting gagged down her throat, she's taking it in all 3 holes, she's taking 2 and 3 at a time.
50 Shades of Grey was
That's
like that.
not the same thing I'm talking about.
But what are you
I
talking
understand what I'm. Look at the picture I'm painting. Take any woman you want to right now,
about? Okay.
and
Tahara.
I don't care who it is. She play a scene to where she doing this. I'm talking about this is a movie. This not a.
Well, in these times they're not gonna show explicitly
Hold
like
on.
that. XX, but
Hold on,
rated
hold
R
on,
a
hold
little
on.
bit.
Let's take it real life. Look at all the women who do porn.
They've made it in the world.
Show me how many times they can show a man standing next to them willing to kiss them out when that camera on.
Kim Kardashian. What? She did a porn with Ray J. And they beefing right now, actually, but that's not our topic today. But I'm going to say, you said choose somebody, and I did.
That's not real porn. She had porn. Put it like this here. If Ray J had a slutter look like that on TV, Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
Oh, you mean on TV in a movie?
Listen, real life, however you want to picture. What I'm saying is, if it had been on film where she done got caught with multiple men getting gangbanged, getting her mouth tore out from side to side, I'm talking about different men, Kim K would not be who she is today.
Yeah, because what's that girl that wrote that book back in the day about all the celebrities and the sex she had?
Karen Stevens.
Men don't look at her as the same anymore. So that's a good example.
That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, men who do these roles right now, because of what's going on and what's being portrayed, and what's being promoted, well, you're not gonna be looked at the same.
Okay.
So you gotta pick a side.
Murder, the actor that plays Little Murder, I hope you laugh all the way to the fucking bank. Because I know people are chastising you now, but because Hollywood are going to praise you, and I hope you get an award, that your checks after that award are very great, and you could laugh and drive around in your Bentley and your Mercedes, and your wife and you can go all the way to the bank while these people laugh and chastise you because of a role.
Little Murder, I would ask that you never do that again.
The actor who plays Little Murder.
Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm asking that.
I'm not against it, but I know my black brothers are. As you can see in that video, they did not want to take the...
It wasn't just a black guy.
I know.
It was a white guy standing right. He just wasn't going to smoke behind you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen.
I get it. Because they don't want to be chastised for smoking with him. Because they know the repercussions that will come if they had took that pass.
Hey, listen, you got to pick a side. What side of the train you want to ride?
The other side.
That's right, the heterosexual side.
Yeah. They don't want to be judged because they care what people think.
I do too. If you're a smart person, you better care to some extent.
To some extent.
To some extent.
Yeah. Because they say image, what was that Sprite commercial back in the day? Image isn't everything? Well, it is.
Right.
Well, it is. Because as we can see, I hope he gets an award and it was all worth it.
Yeah.
Because if he don't get that award, that would be a real shocking to the soul. Like, damn, I did all that, didn't even get an award.
He'll be all right.
They souping me up saying I might get one.
Well, which brings us to the very next topic.
Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spear are being accused I'm gonna kill Joe. But yeah, they're being accused, and this happened years ago.
Yeah, it was years ago. Clip on YouTube. A matter of fact, the clip's still on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Of the act or of the?
No. You know, this is a actual skit they put together.
Okay.
Showing how
yes.
showing how the molestation happens. So we'll let y'all hear from their own mouths first, and then we'll come back.
From your own mouth.
I thought, was they playing the clip?
No.
That? Oh, okay.
It was just word and just said it just is words.
Okay, well, basically, they're up under the investigation. They're up under the investigation for. Yeah, they're up under the investigation for a minor child who was 7. Yeah. So basically, they had the child in underwear, but they were looking at the child in a provocative way. And so the child now, which is 14, is suing them, saying that he is up under stress because of the role he played, and he's now more knowledgeable of what he was playing. So it's affecting him.
So what I read, I'm not understanding. So they did a video on YouTube. Is the video to help kids to look for how people are going to molest you, to what to look for?
Right, and parents. But
come on.
But you have to see the video. This is where people torn between the lines.
I'm torn too, because I understand they're actors, so
Right.
of course I can see Tiffany actors doing like person looking at a child like, I want you.
See, but I understand
to
this.
teach the children like this, if somebody looks at you this way, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong. Or the man saying, come let me touch you. And you say, no, my parents said, if someone touched me there, it's not right.
Well, see, this the whole thing.
Yeah.
They actually took a kid and put him in all provocative manners.
Like he was naked?
He wasn't naked. He had
It's called acting. It's like this was an acting role, they would be mad still if he got a check and got paid.
Let me say it this way, Cameron. I'm agreeing with you in a way.
Yeah.
But this is where I disagree.
Who put the child to do this skit?
They so-called.
They asked the parent?
They asked the parent. Now, this is being the word right now from what people are saying. Okay. Tiffany Haddish saw the clip before it was released.
Okay.
They're saying that Tiffany Haddish said, man, I don't think this is going to be a good idea,
Aaron, okay.
And I don't think we should run this. I don't want to be tied to this.
Okay.
Aaron team decided that it was a good idea, and they ran it anyway. Okay. All right? So now we're 7 years later down the road, and this is the backlash that they're getting from it.
That child does see that they're making money right now, and they want to check. Do you think that child is really mentally disturbed from this stuff?
I'm going to be honest with you.
What do you think?
Looking at the skit.
How old were they? 7?
He was 7 at that time.
And he's playing a role. So that's like these kid actors going into a movie, playing a role, and then try to sue the production company years later and say, oh, I didn't like that role I played. Now I'm traumatized because I played a homeless child. So now every time I wake up, I feel like I'm going to be homeless.
Well,
like, come on.
Well, no, this is not the same.
I know, but I'm just saying it's the same, like, format. Like, you played a role, and later on you're trying to say, I played this role, even though this role was provocative, and you're saying now, oh, it's traumatizing me. Well, who signed you up for the role? Your parent? Well, your parent, sue your parent for putting you in that position.
I can definitely agree with that.
Sue your parent.
But I can agree with both being sued, because this is where, listen, I can agree with everybody taking a lawsuit hit here. Okay. From the company, the network, the producers, and the parent, all in line in one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because you are the adults.
Yeah.
See, this is the point I'm about to make. You put a child in a grown-up situation. All right? You supposed to took someone in Hollywood who maybe was 18 or better, who already knew right from wrong, but is ready and has the body to look like the body, look like that body, to expose the behavior. Because now you're taking a child. See, you got to remember.
Child is a child.
Child is still a child.
The mind isn't fully developed.
what if I'm the 10-year-old child who faster than everybody, but know you done played this role?
Right.
Imagine the backlash I'm about to give you.
Right.
See, it is torture.
Right.
I'm the bully.
Right.
But your parents can't see what me and you see going to school.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I will torture you every day with this. I may torture you all the way through high school.
So that kid is how old right now? 17?
No, 14.
Oh, 14. So you could imagine that video came out and somebody recognized him. He's in high school. There's like, oh, you played a role of being molested or attempted molestation.
Right.
So he gets bullied.
Right.
I get it.
And
I get it.
Aaron Spears, Tiffany Haddish. Like I say, it's not just them. It's the producers, whoever
was
decides.
behind the camera.
How many of them? I don't care. As an adult, right now what we're seeing in the world today and going forward, this is a learning lesson for everybody. Now, I don't think Aaron Spears and Tiffany Haddish Aries. I don't think they should be bankrupt.
Right.
I do think you should
give
pay
some compensation.
Yes. You know, now I'm not saying it has to be gazoos of millions, but listen, you have to understand, we really don't know what's done came behind.
Well, I wish
he's still a child.
Well, I wish I had a video of Tiffany Haddish saying she didn't want to put it out there.
I mean,
so she could get excluded even though she did the act.
Listen, once you did the act, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I hate to say it.
Right.
You are locked in.
So you know what that's going to do? That's going to, like how you say, now when people have kids in roles that could future traumatize them, like you said, look for a person who's 18 that looks the younger age. Because if you have people out there, or look for a small person and use them or something because it doesn't make any sense.
You cannot use children for these provocative films. You just can't do it.
Because it could, as we can see, what can happen years later, they can be traumatized.
Can be. So
now everybody's going to look at this case and use it now in the Hollywood format. Like, we see what happened with Aries Spears and
Tiffany
Haddish. We're not going to use a child for this role.
Right.
Or you're going to sign some type of paperwork, the parent or the child, saying, are you sure you want to play this role? Or the mother will be...
No.
Well... You're the parent. You're gonna be subjected to the lawsuit.
No.
I am saying this is how Hollywood works.
No.
This is how it works. You can't say no. This is how it works.
Listen.
Hollywood is gonna have paperwork now saying, okay,
no,
you're the parent.
It's still no, Camel.
But this is how Hollywood works.
I understand what you're saying.
I know how you think, but this is how Hollywood works. They're gonna have some type of contract. I'm the parent. My child is 7. Do you want your child to play a role? Might not have to be that type of role.
Right.
But any type of role that could futurely, mentally mess them up. It could be playing like The Exorcist, Linda Blair. Maybe now she could say, I see demons because I played Exorcist so young. It's the same format. But is she suing anybody? Because I'm sure demonic shit might be in her head playing The Exorcist. So now Hollywood gonna look at this and say, oh, we having contracts now because if somebody come in the future saying, oh, their child is traumatized, we have paperwork saying that you signed it now. And yes, the parents do have rights over your kids. And if that kid grew up and say, well, Mom, you signed that contract saying it was okay for me to play this role, how do we deal with this situation now?
The only difference between that I'm going to make between what you said dealing with a child who play in the Exorcist.
No, I'm saying there's no comparison to playing any type of sexual activities, but I'm saying traumatized is traumatized no matter what it is. Because Linda Blair, I think I did believe, don't quote me, that she did say after that she was like
a
little devilish stuff in her head, like because that was a serious movie. That's a famous movie, The Exorcist.
It is.
And you really think of devil shit when you think of that shit. That shit was scary growing up watching that shit. And it was not one, but it was 2 of them or whatever. So she could sue the people saying, oh man, when I was young at 14 and I played this role, I have nightmares for the rest of my life. I had to see psychiatrists. It's kind of the same, but not the same because the sexual stuff is worse. But I'm saying now Hollywood is going to look at these things and start making contracts. Well, so they're not liable for this stuff.
Well, the only thing I am agreeing with that. It's not like I'm disagreeing. What I'm saying,
people gonna always protect themselves.
Right, but the only thing I'm saying no to is, let's just people not use kids for that.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's just an
That's what
absolute
Hollywood
no.
gonna say now. We're gonna have to find somebody who's 18 that looks 7, or
Right.
18 that look 10.
Right. The answer is just gonna be no.
We don't want to have this type of backlash.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Because that is crazy, that you can't even act because now you're traumatized.
You traumatized.
You know, because Hollywood gets scared of this type of stuff.
Well.
They're gonna make contracts and stuff like, okay, don't bring your
well,
child
right now,
here.
Tiffany Haddish and Spears bankroll. Hey, but you got to give something.
Oh, you want them to give something? They don't got to. Only the law can make them give something.
But
if they lose the case.
Right, but
you think they should just give something out of their heart?
No, I think you should give something because it was up under y'all own reconnaissance to use a minor child.
But they have permission.
As an adult, you used a minor child. Your adult decision was piss poor.
Okay, right.
You need to pay for that. I didn't say you had to break yourself.
Go broke, go bankrupt.
Right, no. But you do. I don't care if y'all just get a child $1 million, $500,000 each. It's because of your negligence. The reason that you're even in this situation for using a child when you could have been more thoughtful to use an adult.
I'm going to look at it the other way. It could be the adult encouraging the 14-year-old, we need some money.
7-year-old.
No, he's 14 now.
7 at that time.
Yeah, but he's 14 now.
Right.
Knowledgeable of money.
Right.
I remember when I was 14. So if my mother came to me and said, hey, when you were 7, I did this.
Right.
And you could play like you're traumatized now, so you could get some bankroll.
I agree.
It could be that too.
I agree.
People do anything for money in this world.
I'm not denying that.
It could be that.
I'm not denying that.
And you know the lawyer's going to say that, all of a sudden, not 7. Well, it wasn't just all of a sudden because they've been filed this.
Right.
Because I've read that they filed this already, but they kind of like swept it under the rug. Nobody really wanted to take that case.
But that's why I'm saying, listen to my words. You're not paying. You're paying really more for your negligence.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? As an adult, you chose to put a child in a grown-up situation.
Well, I hope Tiffany Haddish, because I like her, I hope she say, you know what? I didn't want to put this out. I'm sorry I traumatized this child. You know, if money could put a little bit of bandage on it, here you go. I could pay for to see a psychiatrist to help you through this or something. Well, I hope she does that if she feels any type of remorse. Because as you said, she didn't even want it to go out there.
Right. I mean, that's what the word is.
Yeah. Well,
so, guess what?
I don't see her as that type of person.
As adults, we don't always make the right decisions.
No.
All right?
As this next video will surely show us.
Which we're about to get into.
And I can see you being one of these men on the bus.
Oh, yeah. What? Who? Shit.
2 kids fighting, and the father say, don't touch my daughter.
Oh, yeah. I got to let y'all see this.
I can see you protecting your child.
Not like this, though.
Not to the extent, but I could see you going to the school saying, don't mess with my child.
No. I'm not going to do that. No. No.
You wouldn't do that?
No. No. Because
if somebody was to beat up your daughter, a bully, beat up your daughter, you're not going to the school?
No.
Well, my mom came to the school for me. So kudos to my mom, R.I.P. mom.
It must have been a boy. It ain't no girl.
Yes, it was a boy.
Oh, a boy? If it's a boy, yes, I'm coming.
Okay.
But I'm still not coming in that manner.
Did something just happen to the camera?
Oh, no, that was just me. I just stalled. But no, I'm not coming in the manner the way he came. But we're going to let the viewers see, this clip.
All right.
Of the guy want to fight kids.
Yeah,
that's what I call it.
You see the guy
threatening kids.
Yeah.
The incident on the bus happened after a fight between 2 kids at the school, and what it became was chaos. The letter says 2 people boarded the bus and threatened the students. When the bus driver got them off, they got in a car and followed the bus, and students say they saw those people display a gun. The bus drove back to Carter, where the incident on the bus.
Now,
do you think the kids really seen a gun, or they just see black people and think they have a gun?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even care if they saw the gun or not. Why are you even on the bus?
Because some parents take it that far.
Well, he need to have his ass locked up. Straight up.
Okay. I'm from the island, so parents come to school and they don't play.
This is a girl versus a girl.
Okay.
Even if the other girl is bigger than the smaller girl that I don't know if y'all was able to see, it doesn't matter. This is a kid. This is a kid fight.
So who you think should step in when two kids are fighting? The school bus driver? Who? Principal? Who?
Listen, the principal is their duty, right?
No, okay, if they're on the bus driving, going home. This is happening on the bus?
Right.
The bus driver is driving.
Okay, she's getting bullied on the bus.
Okay.
All right, she don't want to get bullied anymore. It's my
It's
job.
a fight now. It's a fight and I'm driving the bus.
Right. Now, whatever happens during that fight, the only thing I can do is hope that one of the two don't get killed.
As the bus driver?
As the bus driver and the parent. I'm going to do both. All right, now as the bus driver, I'm going to try to do my best to basically break up the confrontation.
So you're going to stop. That's why I did the whole scenario. I'm the bus driver.
But that's not what happened. They got to the bus stop, her parents, and he got on and started threatening the kids.
Yes.
All right.
Did the fight happen that day?
No, the fight been happening like a day or two ago.
So she must have went home and told her parents, "Oh, I'm being bullied."
At the bus stop where the girl usually gets off at, that's where that particular parent of the girl approached the other young girl.
I'm gonna deal with this situation at the bus stop.
And that's why I'm saying he should have had his ass locked up.
Okay.
Because you done brought an adult to a kid situation.
Yes.
Okay? What you should have did was told your punk ass child, we're about to get in this yard and I'm going to show you how to defend yourself. And I don't care if you win or lose.
Or they could have went to the bully's parents.
That's fine and well, but right now we're going to work on defense.
Okay.
Okay? And that's what a lot of parents ain't understanding. Because what if I'm not with you?
Right.
See, you didn't come get me for a grown-up. You didn't come get me for one boy or two boys bullying you as a little girl. You came and got...
It could have been a big girl.
You came and got me for a young female adolescent the same age as you. Or
What could have been bigger?
It doesn't matter. You are a girl. It's going to be many girls who are going to be bigger and shorter. You're going to have to deal with this.
Right.
Okay? I can't baby you through this.
Right. So
this is why I'm saying he should have had his ass locked up.
So it's time for defense.
It's time for defense.
Uppercut. Kick. Run.
What I mean by also defense, though, Cameron, I'm talking about
Even
you're going to have to
talk yourself
protect.
out of the
Right.
situation.
You're going to have to protect yourself.
Yeah, whether it's by words or defense.
What do I look like showing up because another girl bullying you?
Because
and you're
some
my
parents
daughter?
don't play that.
It
might not be right, but there are those type of parents out there.
Keyword, might not be right. It ain't right.
Yeah.
It ain't right. I'm not finna show up for you.
Well, my mama showed up for me when a boy was bullying me on the bus.
You're still talking about a boy.
I
We're
don't
talking
care.
about two girls.
I know. But they have big girls in
It don't matter.
too
It don't matter if
look like boys.
It don't matter. You better listen. You better take my word when I say I don't care if you have to pick up a brick.
Yes.
You understand
Defense.
me? That's what I mean. I don't care if you have to pick up a stick. I don't care what you have to do. But you gonna make this bully respect you.
And then I'll come to school because the principal would say, your child has bust the bully up in the head.
Right.
And where did they learn this from? My daddy said to defend myself.
Right. That's where I'll
Because
show
I'm
up at.
tired of being bullied.
And guess what? Tomorrow, you're going to get a bully the same thing. See, that's how this going to go. See, you and the bully are definitely going to become best friends.
Yeah.
Because the bully going to come to you and be like, hey, look, all right, I took it too far.
Right.
Because every day, every time you come off suspension, you're going right back into the bully.
Right.
See, this going to break everybody else up.
Right.
And see, this is what parents don't understand. See, that's why I don't like this. I don't like it. And I'm never going to get familiar with that behavior from a parent that's getting into kids' business. Right. This is kids' business. This is teaching the children how to grow. I can't help because you were that weak. Let me tell you something. I wasn't always as strong as I was. I could name many guys who were more stronger than me. But one thing the tougher guys always taught me, eventually, Q, guess what? What? You gonna have to grow into it.
Right.
And guess what? I grew right on into it. Dead seriously. That's just what it was. And I was taught the strong will devour the weak. The question is, how long you want to be weak? You're making a child weak.
Right.
People can say it's fighting and all that, but I'd rather to see kids fussing and fighting than to sit there and actually take one another's lives.
Right.
See, I know what it's like to be in a fist fight, and then just like our parents would tell us, shit, y'all be back playing.
Friends.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I remember one of my friends. Also, I remember getting chased on. And my mama would be right there. She'd be like, "Don't come in with that shit. Y'all come over here with that shit. All y'all get the fuck away from my door." I'd be like, "Man, these niggas chase." Listen, Tree didn't want to hear that shit. She didn't care nothing about that. She's like, "Boy, you better get your ass back off this porch. You and them punk ass motherfuckers. All y'all don't even come around here. Better yet, get the fuck away from my door." Guess what? Took that ass whipping, learned how to keep standing up, stood up, and guess what? Hey, on to the next one.
Right.
That's it. Back friends. On to the next one like it never happened.
Right. Why is kids that way? You could just fight and still be friends.
Because understand this here. You friends anyway, it's just somebody has a tougher demeanor.
Right.
You understand me? And they haven't learned how to orchestrate that toughness.
Right.
Why? Because honestly, your peer as well as your parent haven't trained you.
Right.
You don't go around just knocking over people.
And most
people.
kids who are bullies are being bullied at home.
Well, I'm not.
Not all.
Not all.
Or they just have that demeanor.
Right. It's just in them.
Yeah.
And guess what? It takes another person to be like, who's gonna stand up.
Right. And they ain't gonna take it.
And then guess what happened? You end up really becoming friends.
Right.
Because you done got hit in your eye.
Right.
Now, see, you might have still won the fight.
Right.
But once you get hit in your eye,
oh.
you get hit in your mouth or your nose, and it hurts.
Yeah.
You like, shit, I don't know if I want that pain no more.
Right. I'm gonna stop bullying.
Hey, you with me now. We can go do this to somebody else, but guess what? I'm level-headed. I'm like, bro, this ain't cool, man. Now, even though I'm with you, but boy, this ain't cool, bro. We can't just go over here and guess what? That person began to listen to you. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Let these kids grow.
Let these kids be kids.
Let them be kids.
Well, this next video, I like it, because this is me. This is a video about women say sex is a must in a relationship. Did you say? You say,
Okay.
Sex is important. Sex is very important. And I'm not talking about sex for a man. Sex is important to me. I am not the type of female that can go without having sex. I will punch you in the face if I don't have sex within 3 days because my anger is at an all-time high because I need a release. I am not the type of female that believes in waiting on having sex because this is an interview. And if your interview do not go well, you will not continue to work here. I am not the type of female that will withhold sex as a punishment because it's not punishing you, it's punishing me. Sex is important. I don't know about y'all, but if there's no sex in my life, in my relationship, or my marriage, I will go find somebody goddamn else. Sex.
Wow. Okay.
Johnny Kiss say, wow.
Wow.
For me, I've never been that type of woman to withhold sex as a punishment from their man. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
I don't do that. All my exes have always tell me, like, if they have new relationships or whatever, girls would do that to them.
Right.
They instantly think of me like, damn, I miss that bitch. She never did that to me. She never did the go sleep on the couch, go to sleep mad. I'm not that type of woman. If we mad at each other, we fixing it right now.
Right.
In 5 seconds to 5 minutes. It ain't no walking around, you mad, I'm mad, you over there on the couch sleeping, I'm in the bed. No, we fixing it right now. Because nothing is stopping my sexual activity. Nothing stops sexual activity. Okay?
It's
Nothing. I don't know why women do that. And then the other part when she says, oh, she believes in the audition.
Right.
Like not waiting to have sex. I'm sure you would like that.
Oh, yeah.
When you meet a woman, you go on a date, you go eat dinner. And then after dinner, she fucks your brain out. Because you are on an audition. And after that, she decides, do I still want to fuck with him or not?
Right.
And then if you're good at your part,
right,
you've got the role.
Yes.
Now you're the new dick.
Well,
and now you
you better know
getting
how to
some-
perform.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, like she said, it's an audition.
It is.
And I love it. And I feel the same way. That's why I don't open these legs until I really feel something like woof. You know, because between the legs have to go a little woof for me before I even do anything. I could go on a dinner date with you, and I don't feel the woof, and ain't nothing happening, sir. Good night, deuces. Thank you for the dinner.
Oh,
I'll
man.
call you tomorrow, maybe not.
Hey,
You
well,
know?
Well, guess what? That's letting y'all guys know. There's some women out here, they're going to take you on the audition. So I
Yes.
hope y'all prepared.
And if you fail, to do's, you don't have to part.
You don't have to part.
Okay? So I like her. I like when I see those videos like that. It really entertains me.
Yes,
You know what I'm
most
saying?
definitely.
Well, this next chick is gonna send the world mad. This Purge. The Purge. It's like it's starting in Illinois, but we don't know what other states. Chicago is gonna trend it too.
Right.
Because this is crazy.
It is.
This is so crazy.
It is.
And I've seen the movie Purge.
Yes.
Real purge law. Now I watched the video on what they're saying about this new law.
Okay.
January 1st in Illinois is set to eliminate the cash bail system, but Southern Illinois lawmakers and law enforcement say it could make communities more dangerous. Colin Bailey reports.
I believe the elimination of cash bail, particularly as it's written in the Safety Act, will reduce public safety and lead to more crime, particularly violent crime in Illinois.
Former state's attorney and current 118th District State Representative Patrick Windhorst tells me he voted against this bill when it came about. Windhorst says he was one of the leading voices against the Illinois Safety Act, legislation aimed at overhauling the state's criminal justice system.
I know in talking with prosecutors and law enforcement officers, they're really concerned that the public is going to point the finger at them and say, okay, why aren't you doing more about these offenses? And with this major change in the law beginning January 1st, a lot of their ability to do their jobs has been restrained.
And like Windhorst says, local officers like the Johnson County Sheriff agree with Windhorst.
Anyone sitting in jail right now with all these pending charges, they're going to be let out. The gates are open and they're going to be let out in the streets.
The bill passed with the support of upstate lawmakers. Proponents of the law say it's wrong to keep people locked up simply because they can't afford bail. According to Johnson County Sheriff Peter Sobchak, fewer suspects will end up going to jail. Only suspects involved in specific deadly threats could be held.
So it's really taking the hands out of the police even arresting people.
January 1st in Illinois is set to eliminate cash.
The criminals that are in jail right now, the criminals that are in jail right now in that state are sitting like this waiting for January 2023 to get released.
Oh, hell yeah.
And thinking about what crime am I going to do? Because all they're going to do is arrest me and put me back out in the street because I can't afford bail, so bail is no more. So I could come out of jail, rape again, they're going to just arrest me and send me back in the street.
Which is
But guess
very
what?
dangerous.
You know what I think? If it's a lot of Negro brothers in that state that do criminal, you know that's going to cause police to kill you.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that part.
But also this. If I'm only, first of all, you got to get to me now.
Yeah.
So which means now you're more in danger just like I am.
Right.
Ask the police officer.
Right.
The guy from Cook County, who actually he's on the board.
Okay.
And it was the way they passed the bill. He said
In the late night hours?
Late night hours. I think he said 800 pages.
Right.
And then they had to vote.
Right.
I think in like couple of minutes, basically. And
I smell a rat.
You know,
I smell something fishy.
It is fishy. It's fishy, it's dangerous, and it's stupid. You know, and this coming from an ex-criminal. You know, I don't know who the hell idea this was. I don't know who thought about this. I don't know who is trying to, as they say, purge, which is basically genocide. Because that's what you're doing. You're trying to dictate how many people should be here. You know, you're still trying to dictate how many people should be here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? And people need to start standing up. People, education. Get educated in some form. Listen, ain't nobody asking people to be Einstein. But this right here,
it's crazy.
If you're in Chicago, nobody in Chicago, nobody in the state of Illinois should be going to work. Nobody. I say no one in the state of Illinois should wake up and go to work until the governor not only fix this, rewrite it, put something that actually makes sense, and everything else. See, this is your time as a people to really become one.
Right.
You know, and I understand the division that's in. A lot of people don't know this. Do you know the most racist state is Illinois?
What? That's why I say is a lot of the criminals in there black who they're going to release.
The most racist state in the United States of America is not Mississippi. It's not Texas,
Alabama,
not Alabama.
Illinois.
It is Illinois.
And do you know, did you hear what he said? The only reason they're in there because they can't afford bail. So common sensely, if they could afford bail, they wouldn't be in there.
But not only that,
that's how they're looking at it.
If I commit a crime and I don't have bail money, if I commit a crime, where do you think I belong?
In jail. But guess what? If you had the bail money, you wouldn't be in jail. So it's the same thing. That's how they're looking at it.
Again, it's still the most dumbest idea in the world. You can't make it make sense.
Because people are going to do crime on purposely knowing that I don't have bail and I'm still going to just get booked. Right. They're going to put me back out.
Ain't no consequences.
No consequences.
And I'm telling you, the state.
Is Illinois a gun state?
Yes.
Oh, I see it now. I see the domino effect. Because now the people of Illinois are going to really be able to use their weapons. And especially if it's one of those people who didn't go to jail and couldn't, that they say no bail, all that. Now you're going to get shot.
Well, here it is. United States of America is about to start letting the state of Illinois commit genocide and
move out of Illinois.
Okay, but if you move out of Illinois, where you going? Because you ain't gonna do nothing but carry the same behavior.
No, not the criminals. I mean the regular folks. If you don't want to deal with this shit.
I mean, but
if
again,
you fear that a criminal might do something to you, one of these ones that are released, or the new ones that are going to start doing shit, just move out.
But this is the whole thing. You can only move next door or a little bit out west, a little bit up north, a little bit down south.
I'm from New York here.
Right.
You can move wherever you want to go.
But the only thing I'm telling you is you're going to have other states, which I am hearing,
are going to follow suit.
Following the same suit as Chicago.
Don't bring that shit here. This will be a war zone.
All I'm saying is I'm really asking y'all adults on the political stage who got these positions. Let me go ahead and help say it before we tune off here, because we only have like 1 or 2 more minutes. If you ain't gonna do the right thing as a policy maker, as a policy holder, you are gonna be held accountable. If there's a God, you might as well suit up for hell. I'm gonna say it clearly. I don't care if you're white, black, yellow, red, brown, or orange. Suit up. Make it worth it. So, to all the people in Illinois, y'all be safe out there, and all the people around the world. This is Lots, and we're out.
We're out.
Lies.
Opinion.
Truth.
And substance. Only thing that can show you real